Hi and welcome back. In this video, I'm going to show you how to distribute the daily tasks to your team members using the modulo in Power Query. So I have these two data, the task and then your team members, and then I'm going to transform it into this kind of format. So you have the daily task and the members assigned to that task. And then here it's just the checking if it is indeed distributed evenly. So that's it. I'm going to do all of this in another workbook. So let's go to my workbook and let's load these two tables. So first is the data. So select any of your data and then go to data tab from table/range. OK. And then rename it first as the daily tasks. And then let's change the type into date. So remove that. Remove the time in the formula bar. OK. Now go to the Home tab and create a connection for that. Close and load to. Only create connection. OK. Now let's load the team. Select all of your team members and then go to Data tab. From table range, check my table has headers. OK. And then rename it as team. And then I'm gonna reference it. So right click the team and then reference. And then here I'm gonna rename it as the team count. So I'm gonna get the count of all your team members. So to do that, I'm gonna go to transform tab and then choose count rows. That's it. That's 5. Then I'm gonna go back to the daily tasks table and then here I'm gonna add column, index column. So add column, index column from 1. That's it. Now in here I'm gonna divide this using the index into the number of team count using the modulo. So I'm gonna add column again, and in the add column there is a standard button. So select that and choose modulo, and we have to enter any value here. So let's try the 5, the team count, and then OK. And then to make it variable in the formula bar, you can see here the 5. Delete that and write team count, and that's it. Enter. So as you can see in the modulo column, there is a 0. So 1 to 4, and then it begins to 0. So to eliminate the 0, we're gonna add 1 right after the team count and the close parenthesis. So add 1, enter, and that's it. The important here is to remove the 0. And then the last thing here is to add the names. So to do that, I'm gonna go back to the team table. And in here, I'm gonna add index column as well. So from 1 and go to the daily tasks and merge the two tables. So Home tab, merge queries, choose that. And in the first table, daily tasks, choose the modulo column, and then the second table will be the team. Choose the index column and then OK. And that's it. We have the table here of the name. So expand the team column, but uncheck the index and then OK. Now let's rename the team.team. Remove the .team in the formula bar and OK. And that's it. It's actually fine. But if you want to revert to the original sequence of your data, you can sort the index column into ascending. And then choose the index column and then sort ascending. And that's it. Now delete the index and the modulo. So choose the two columns and then right click and remove columns. And then that's it. Now I'm gonna reference again this daily tasks table and make a checking table. Right click and reference and then write the check. This is just for checking purposes. And then choose the date and task, remove columns, And then here, I'm gonna go to transform tab, group by, and that's it. I wanted to count the rows. Okay, and that's it. I'm gonna sort again the theme column ascending, and that's it. I'm gonna go to the home tab now. That's all finished. Close and load to, but create a connection first, and then okay. Now here, let's load the daily task. Right click and then load to in a table, existing worksheet. Let's put it here, and that's it. So you can see here, these are the tasks and then the team assigned to that task. And then on checking, let's load the check table. Right click that, then load to in a table, existing worksheet. Okay, so that's it. And then let's make an auto sum here. Okay, now if we add another team members, let's say Lynette, and we click the data tab and refresh all. That's it. Here you can see that Lynette has been added to the report, and then on the count, that's still evenly distributed. Of course, some of them are 9 because the total tasks is 50, which is not divisible by 6, but that's okay. And that's it. I'm finished here. I'm done. If you like this video, you can subscribe in my channel. Click the subscribe button and see you next time, and thanks.